You said you want to discipline. You said you want to change. This is your moment. 30 days, real accountability, squad energy. Only 10 spots for $297. Time is running out. Click the link in the bio. Let's go. Hey, man, back to it like we never left. Real Shit Let's Talk podcast. Listen, we got Kay in the building. The body, contour, sculpting, making you look good, making you feel good. Kay, how you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm doing good. Let's get into it. Let's get spicy.
Yay, let's go.
All right. I just want to know, when you working with these people, you ever tell them they too fat and they don't need to do this?
No. Why would you do that? I would never do that.
I'm saying, but you got to keep it real with them. Do you ever keep it real with them or too real with them? Or
I keep it real with them, but I'm not going to tell them that they're too fat. What I do is I can help some people. I can't help everybody.
Okay.
So
okay.
I start off with what I could help them with, and I tell them after like what I cannot help them with. So, it works out that way. But never, no, I want them to come. I don't want them to run away.
So then it's like the how to.
Yes.
Not if, and, or but.
Yeah. We're gonna get it right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I can help you or not. The parts that I can't help you with, I'll find somebody that can.
Okay, so networking is very important. Yes. So then you gonna send them to like a fitness guru or something? Like, hey, go lose a couple pounds and then come back?
The reason why they come to me, to be honest, some ladies, they don't want to work out. I guess I'm their gym. They rather invest in their body and come to me and have their body get, contoured. But what I do for sure with my ladies is I start off with a detox. Always with a detox. I have them on enzymes. I have them on vitamins. I have them on a whole body reset. So they're going to see results, but they have to put in the work in.
So when putting that results, do you see yourself like having to like kind of repeat yourself? Like they kind of fail and they didn't really do
time. All the time. I get calls on weekends, after business hours, midnight, 3 a.m. Oh, I think I ate bad. I'm so sorry. I gained weight. Like, I get it all. Yeah.
And you charge them extra fee?
No. Oh. I'm here for the girls.
So what is it, like a 21-day, 30-day, 60-day, 90-day?
It depends on the package that they buy. So if you're serious, I know that you're serious because you purchase 10 and up.
Oh, 10 months.
No, 10 and up, meaning 10 packages.
Oh,
like 10 sessions, sorry. 10 sessions and up.
Okay. So what got you into this body couture and sculpting and everything?
I had got lipo. Okay. And after lipo, I didn't know too much about like massages and stuff like that. So I went to my doctor and I was like, listen, I have... I'm in pain. When I take off the faja, I'm in pain. I need your help. And he was like, oh, you're fine. Just wear your faja. And I'm just like, no, something's wrong. Like, we got to figure this out. Something's wrong. He's like, no, you're fine.
The doctor took your money.
Right? I did my research on Google and I was able to find somebody that actually does body contouring in Miami. And when I went to see her, she was able to assist me. And I was like, wow. So if I'm going through this, imagine other ladies that's going through this. And it was really interesting. I was like, okay.
Then the birth of your business just grew from there.
There you go. Yes.
Now, have you done any famous people?
I'd rather not say, but
Lord, that's what we want to know, right? Because I'm saying, we know, some people get these fake BBLs and everything else, and they come through and they might, hey, help me, Kay.
Yeah, I help them with the post-op care.
Okay. So you do it all.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I seen one of your reels.
Yeah.
I think it was where it was post-op care.
Yes.
And you laid down the seats and put everything.
Yes.
So you do it all.
Yeah. So I drop them, pick them up. And then I do their lymphatic massage, known as, lymphatic drain and the massages after surgery.
Dang. You got a team?
No, it's me by myself.
Are you going to build a team?
Yeah, definitely. Because now I'm getting so busy, but...
Okay, busy with the money. Okay. Hey, body contouring. Hey, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Now, do men come to you?
Yes.
Is it more men than women?
No, it's more women than men.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so it's... What do men come for? I mean, belly fat and...
Yeah, they come for the same body contouring because, it burns the body fat and stuff like that. They come for the lipo shots. They come for, they come even to wooden therapy. Look at your face. You're like, what? Yes.
What?
Yes.
All right. What's the age around where they, where the people come? It's like, they have to be 21 and get it, or can they be 18?
They could be 18.
Okay.
Yeah, 18 and up.
So you went through it yourself, learned from a lady in Miami.
Yes.
Then took that and formulated the business that you have today.
Yes.
All right. I like that. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Hey, okay, give me some.
You're so funny.
The fact that you did it though, because listen, in starting a business, right, it's the things that people got to believe, right? Your doctor said that you was okay.
Yes.
And then you was like, no, something's wrong and I need to fix it now.
Yeah.
And it took you going that extra mile, that extra step to get the strategies of what you need. But you didn't just say, oh, I got to work, now I'm good to go. You took it and now you're helping other people around the way. And so that's like amazing because then you took accountability not only for yourself, but for the people that are around you, your community.
Yes.
And so that's awesome. I like this. All right, Kay. So listen, let me ask you this. What is the number one thing that you live by on a day-to-day basis in your business?
Health is the new wealth. Like, when I wake up, I'm a big Pilates girl. So I wake up at 5 a.m., I get to Pilates for 6, and then, I get ready at Pilates and then go to work. So consistency and just locking in.
Locking in, consistent. I like that. So now, going to work is doing your business or going to work to a 9 to 5?
No, I do Body by K 24/7 for the past 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
Damn. I know you a 6-figure income earner. Let me borrow $1, Kay. You know what I'm saying? But wow, 7 years?
Yes. It's going on 8 in November.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Dang. And you got a team yet? You've been doing it like this 7 years?
Okay, so the thing is that I also teach the ladies how to go ahead and do it. But the thing is with body contouring is very tedious. So if you're not consistent with it, you're not going to be successful. If you're not pushing yourself out there, meeting people, if you're not like a person that communicates with people, you're not going to make it. Like, you have to be consistent. Because even with me too, when I started Body by K, it was $250 I had in my pocket.
Talk about it. Preach.
Yeah. I started with $250. I got me the cavitation machine. I was able to get a bed. And I started off like working for someone, and then it didn't work out. So I ended up doing it mobily.
Until
I got placed.
And that worked out pretty well because a lot of times, like, we want it here now. And so now you could just go to your client, do what you do, and get your money, and then you're out of there.
Yes.
Okay. I like that. I like that. How many, so you said 7 years. So over the course of this 7 years, do you see yourself doing this like for the next 25?
Probably not 25, but for the next 10, I could see it. But it's going to be more like franchise now.
Oh, so you're going to branch off and let people. Oh, you got that real entrepreneur mindset.
Yes.
$1 million woman. Okay.
I'm trying.
Hey,
getting there.
7 years.
I'm getting there.
But like I'm saying, 7 years in the game, you've done it. You changed the game from taking the choice and then you made a decision.
Yes.
And now you stood by it for a whole 7 years.
Yes.
And then you climbed that ladder towards success. I like that. Tell me a little bit more. Where you from?
Montreal, Canada.
Okay. So tell me more about you.
My real name is Katoria.
Okay.
I am the owner of Body by K. I don't know what to say much about myself. I love business. I love helping women. I love helping women and men find, their purpose. Because it took me a long time to find mine.
And when you say finding your purpose, when it came down to defining like who you are, where you are, and that had to do with like divine spiritual and all that other stuff, like what was the light bulb that went off that it just clicked for you?
For myself?
Yes.
Is that I didn't want to work a 9 to 5. I was tired of my job. I used to work for the bank and I just was tired. I remember I used to be like in the break room and tell everyone like, I'm going to leave this place. And they were like, yeah, right. You're not going nowhere. And I'm like, okay, that's what you think. I'm out of here. And then one day I just was like, something has to give because I wanted more. I knew I deserved more and I wanted more. And I'm a research person. So I want to see it all. I want to see numbers. I want to see how I can get there. Just give me like a pen and a paper and I got it. I'll figure out the rest.
With $250?
Yes. And I did.
6 figures. Okay.
I made $100,000 in probably in 1 year off of that $250.
So then you triple, quadruple that thing.
And I didn't even I had good clientele, but I was winging it until it just made sense.
What?
Why are you laughing at me?
That's it. Damn. Listen, I thought about the same thing in some cases, but I know that you have, for me, in my case, I have to worry about my overhead. So I worry about my overhead first. But like, you just took a shot in the dark and hit your target and you landed on your feet. So did you have any naysayers or doubts?
All the time. When I had told my mom that I quit my job and that I was going to start my business, she told me I had 30 days to like get a job or get out her house. Like, she literally was not having it. And then when I told people, like other people, like, hey, you know, I'm doing body contouring. What is that? Is that a real job? Is that like, what do you do? You know, oh, it's not going to get too far. Ladies are not going to do surgery, you know, for the rest of their life. And I'm like, I don't only cater to people that do surgery. This is a lifestyle. I cater to people that want to change their life, their body, their image, everything. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I'm here today. And the same people that told me I couldn't do it, they have everybody coming to me now. So it is what it is.
Damn.
They didn't know better.
With the rollie on the wrist. I see. I see what you did there. I like it. Man, that's really inspirational to like the younger generation, because nowadays we don't have that same energy to do things. It's like either on a game or AI. Not to say AI is bad, but just say like they don't have the real like ethic skills to really do something and just be like, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to believe in it and I'm going to hone in on it and make it happen. You did just that in a short amount of time and you ran it for 7 years. What does the next level look like for Kay?
I want to get into like investment properties. Like, that's my new baby growing.
Okay.
Once I like inherited my dad's, I was just like, okay. And I seen like I had to do a lot of research when my dad died about his property, what was going on with it. I was just like, okay, I think the next step is like I want to get into like investment properties. Okay. Yeah.
So you did your Google research.
Yes. And
then now you on something new, and then you finna about be out here being a millionaire. Just walking around doing it big. Yeah. Saying, hey, I grew this not overnight. So let me ask you this. I know you said nothing about relationships. However,
okay,
in the course of what you were doing from the time you started to now, did you lose a lot of close relationships along the way, or did they become stronger?
I lost everyone.
Damn.
I lost everyone. When I say everyone, people that I started off with, they're gone. Everyone in my community now is all new.
Damn. That's diabolical.
It's crazy.
Then when they look at you now, are they trying to come back or be around you or be in your spotlight or say, hey, I always believed in you, but I couldn't? No.
Spotlight, I think everyone has their own shine. Like, I'm just Kay. I always tell people that. And they was like, oh, you need to stop saying that. But I'm just Kay. Anyone that really knows me for real knows that once I stop talking to you, there's no need to like come back. Because they already know how I am. It's just not going to happen. I'm not even going to let you get that close to like try to talk to me again.
So one hit a quitter, that's it.
That's it. Damn. Because when I'm there, I'm really there. When I'm gone, I'm really gone.
So when you're a friend or real down hard person or ride or die for that person, it's safe to say that you are the true definition of a loyal friend and a good person overall. But when people have done you wrong or they walked away when you needed them the most, they cut off for life.
Definitely.
I like that. Diabolical. Dan. Dan is funny. Dan. Anyways, moving forward. Okay, let me ask you this. For myself, first of all, what's in that detox? That whole detox thing. Is it detox tea?
No, it's a detox pill. The 7-day the 7-day cleaner. It's the best.
Oh Jesus, that sounds like it's a shitty situation.
It is, but you're gonna feel lighter. Look at him talk about.
Damn. Yeah. Does it work?
Yes.
I mean, I'm trying to think because I'm probably partially lactose intolerant. So, no.
Try it.
I'm afraid of that right now.
Okay.
Be locked and loaded out here in these streets.
You're so funny.
This is cool. Okay, let me ask you this. Since you can't tell anybody, celebrities, let me ask you, what's the weirdest ask of a client of yours?
Like, what is the weirdest things that ever happened to me with a client? So there's 2 weird things. I had a client that just booked with me just to try to get with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I had another client that did the service and like tried to run out when I turned my back. Yeah.
Did you chase them down?
There was no need. I was just like, where are you going? And they were like, oh, I got to go. And it's like, okay, you have to pay. And then she ran out. It was okay because we just charge your credit card. Because when you book, you have to put something on file. So it's like, okay, bye.
And now she's looking effed up now without you.
I don't know.
You cut her off.
Oh, that client? Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you do like webinars to get your people? Do you do like, how do you go out and market yourself?
Well, ever since like I lost so much weight because I used to be like 210 pounds. Ever since like I lost weight, it's like when I go places and I have my Body by K shirt on, or if I go to like my clients, you know, in on the beach or something, they'll be like, "What do you do?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I do body contouring." They'd either ask me for my card or they'll just Google me from my shirt. That's it. So that's been helping. Social media has been helping. Word of mouth has been helping. My clients have been coming to me for years, have been helping. It's just like a whole thing.
Now, do they come from all over, or is it just here, like in Florida area?
All over. I actually have a Zoom community that we meet on Sundays, and it's ladies that don't live here, but they want accountability partner. So I basically talk to them. I have people in California, Michigan, all over the place.
Okay. Now, accountability, how important is that to you?
Very important. I even have accountability partner because sometimes I could fall off. And accountability partner is not only like with like health and wealth, it's even your mental. Because sometimes you just thinking off, like going crazy, like, oh, I'm hungry. I think I'm going to eat this and that, or I'm going through this. I might do that. You need an accountability partner to be like, okay, keep your head in the game. This is the goal. We're going to stick to it.
Tired of starting over? The 30-day accountability challenge is here. Only 10 founding spots at $297 with daily check-ins, weekly calls, real change. Link in the bio. Let's build that discipline for real. Let's go. What was your darkest moment and what did you do to get out of it?
My darkest moment.
During your business. There you go.
My darkest moment in business is when a family situation happened and I had to downsize and pivot to help my family member, which is my child, but yeah.
Okay.
And that was the hardest part because it was like, damn, I built this. I don't want to downsize, but my son needed me more than ever. So I was willing to take that hit. And it actually worked out for the best.
Okay. Amen. Amen. Mother first. Entrepreneur second. God-fearing woman.
Yeah, definitely. God, number one.
Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dang. This is awesome, man. Kay has done it. I'm still trying. You got me flabbergasted because I'm thinking about I was like, man, I'm starting a business, and I talked to Dan and some things, and it was like, and then when I did a little bit of homework, I was like, gosh, you doing it? You be making content like it ain't nothing.
You know what's so crazy? Everyone tells me that, but I feel like my content is not good enough. Like I'm like, okay, I'm not doing enough. I need it because I'm so busy and I just do everything. I think I just hired like a content person to help me out because I'm getting so busy. But other than that, I'm like, really? And everyone's like, yeah, you're doing so well. I'm like, okay, great. But I feel like I could do better.
Make great content, man. I was sitting here working on my content and I had to learn, I done went through probably ask Dan 30 takes. You're like, do it again. Do it again. I told you. Okay. And but it makes you think though, just like when you start a business, not many people within their first time of starting a business is just ready for it. Yeah. I feel like you were built for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because the way your content is structured, it's like that's where I had to learn. That's why I came today and doing mine. I was like, okay, I need to do this because I need to pivot, or not really pivot, but I need to shift. And sometimes I believe it's the mindset, right? You have to have a good, determined mindset, and I feel like you represent that for all the dark-skinned women or women in general, because I think they will learn something from you. And you said that accountability Zoom call on Sundays, you got people from all over.
Yeah.
Now, is there ever a moment in your business where you can't fulfill Sundays, where you miss a Zoom call or?
Yes, a lot of Sundays. For the past 3 Sundays, I was so busy. I had pre-arranged events that I had to go to, and they're so understanding. They're like, okay, we can meet Monday or Tuesday. They're very understanding. Thank God for my clients. They're amazing. They always meet me halfway.
Okay. And then you meet them the other way.
Of course.
And then so outside of that, you say you teach. So it's like, will we call that coaching or consulting?
Well, I teach my technique.
Okay.
What I do and stuff like that. If someone wants to start a business like mine and stuff like that.
I like it. I'm thinking, listen, I think I'm gonna have to represent your logo. Hey, sponsored by K and everything like that. Do you I know you said that you're thinking about like, in the next few years or whatever, so you're franchising your business. But what does that look like for K? What will K do then? I know you said investments, but
Yes.
what then will you do after that? Like investments, just straight investments and living your life?
The goal at the end of the day is like making money in my sleep, just relaxing and just like wake up in the south of France somewhere. So I'm gonna work hard until I can get to that.
Okay, well, what if you meet somebody and they take you there?
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
They just got to be on the same frequency as me. Because you could always meet somebody that's going to bring you to the south of France. It's the vibe and how everything is going to plan out when you get to France. Because people go to France, but they don't go to France. Anytime I'm traveling, I'm doing everything.
Top tier.
First
class.
Yes.
Business class.
I'm ready.
Okay. Big money?
No, you always with this big money thing. I don't like that.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think it's big money? It's
No.
strategically planning it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Knowing your finances and different things of that
Yeah.
nature. But when you say doing everything, what does that mean? What does that consist of or look like? Eating at the best restaurants?
Eating at the best restaurants. Getting in the culture. Like going to
Okay.
museums, go to art shows, if they have jet skis or parasailing or,
Gotcha.
the yacht or something.
Do you ever see you taking some of your business overseas, though, and doing it? Like,
Yes, Dubai.
Okay.
And that's like at the top of my list.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but that's after the franchise, or that's if you got some gig or situation to go over there and present what you do, they might just say, hey, come over here. We got you.
Whatever God's plan is, because I could say I want it this way, but then God is like, hold up, you got to go here first before you get there. So let's see where God's going to take me first.
I got you. Let me ask you this. Did you like write down everything, like what you wanted, how you wanted it, and then of course, pray to God and different things of that nature and watch it unfold as it goes?
Yes. When I used to work my 9 to 5, because the way that we had like cubicles, so I was able to do whatever I wanted to do. Like I was literally doing my business website at my desk. I was.
Trying not to get fired, but then wanting to quit.
I did. And I also had like plans and I wrote it down like you said. And then it's so funny because I have like a box of all my old journals and all my old notes, and everything that I planned out that I wanted basically came true. Everything.
With ups and downs and all of
the ups and downs and everything. The only difference, the person that I started with, I didn't end up marrying or being with up to this day, but everything else came out perfectly.
Look at God. Won't he do it?
Amen.
And so I feel like he would move mountains as far as to, spiritual form and then in your life, because I feel like what people tend to do, sometimes we put all our eggs in the basket for this person.
Yeah.
And then when we do that, we're like, yo, this person's going to do X, Y, and Z. But then when they show up at the front door, they don't have anything. They're looking for handouts. They're looking for help. You kind of
know.
She's like, oh, wait, you cut them off. I forgot. You cut them off before it even happens.
No. I don't think no one around me ever tried to use me. That's no. I never had that issue. Knock on wood. No.
Okay.
It just didn't work out.
Just cut them off.
No, it just didn't work out.
You cut them off.
I didn't cut them off.
Kay cut them off.
No, we broke up. It was mutual.
Okay, mutual feelings because she was being a millionaire. Gotcha.
No, that's not true. Oh my gosh, you're so thinking. Look at you. Listen. It just didn't work out.
I love it. It's just a little controversial.
I know. You're something else. Look at him.
Because it's funny because it's like you think about it, like nowadays it is hard to watch a person become successful. And if two people don't work out, okay, it's usually one or three reasons. However, the fact that you said it's mutual makes it like mad respect. So it's cool. It's peaceful.
Yes.
Everything's peace in the East.
That's what it is.
Hey, I like it. Listen, let me ask you this. If you had the chance to do a body couture for one famous celebrity and one actor, who would it be?
One famous celebrity. Oh my gosh, that's really interesting. I'll probably say Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
And you said actress or actor?
You can do actress or actor. You can do it either or.
What's that guy's name? I don't even remember his name. Ugh, the one that was dancing that went viral. What's his name? You know what show I'm talking about?
Don't say the movie.
Mufasa. I'll do a contouring for him. Right? Aaron. Yeah, Pierre. There you go.
Okay. I like that. Okay. We're going to have to... I'm going to have to see this. This is going to be interesting. So Megan's going to call you. I'm going to put that out there in the atmosphere. Megan going to be like, hey, I heard you do this, Kay. And you're going to fly to Houston or wherever she's at and then do it. And then you're going to post about it and tell us a story about it.
All right.
Let me ask you this. As a little girl, and then you grown up now, is there anything that you would have told your younger self that you know now to do differently?
It's okay to make mistakes. And it's okay to lose. Because a lot of times we think like if we make mistakes, oh, we're failing. And then if we're losing something, we're failing. And it's not. It's just building you to be like a stronger person. And I'm like, as a young child, I was so determined about winning. I never planned about, losing. I never planned for losing. And then as I got older, when I did lose, I took it really hard. To the point that I was so depressed and be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a failure in life. Like, I really thought that. And then I was just like, no, it's okay because whatever I lost wasn't for me. And I didn't win this time, but I kept going. And then, I learned so much from that. So it is what it is. But as a kid, I would tell myself, it's okay to lose sometimes.
And now let me ask you this. I know you said you had 30 days to get out and your mom didn't really believe in you then. What is the outcome of the relationship now that you've done it for 7 years?
Good. Our relationship is great. Like, my mom, she's shocked. She don't even, it's like she want to ask me for help. Like, oh, could you do my body? But she's like a little nervous. And I'm just like, Mom, I got you. And then she was like, you do everybody else's body except mine. Like, she'll say, because I have a Caribbean mom. So she'll just throw little jabs and stuff. Oh, you don't have no time for me. But she's fine.
Okay, let me ask you this. What, like for your child, we have one, right?
One son.
One. If you could teach him one thing, a valuable lesson right now at this point in time, what would it be? I'm
actually teaching him right now. Like, he wants to get a job so bad, and I'm telling him, like, I'm trying to tell him, like, okay, I'm going to teach you how to be an entrepreneur, because we're not going to get too deep in that, but I'm in my head, the system that we're living in right now is about to deteriorate. And I feel like people that are about to be entrepreneurs are going to win and be on top. Why? Because there's so many things at play when you watch the news and you watch how social media is going and how everyone's moving right now. Right. The entrepreneurs are about to be on top very soon. That's why even if it doesn't work today, keep working on it. It's going to work tomorrow. I promise you. Right? That's one. And that's what I'm teaching him. Like, listen, lock in. He's like, a lot of people, he's like young, he's 18. So he's like watching social media. He's seeing people, I'm like, listen, social media is a lie. Everything is not happy, go lucky. Like, I cried so many times in business. Like, I was like, oh, I'm done with it. I'm not going to do it. And it's like, no, I had to really like calm down and be like, listen, let's plan this out slowly but surely. And that's when I'm teaching him patience, and you could do it. You just need to, good things take time. It's not going to happen today or tomorrow. It's going to happen. You just need to lock in. Would you say, like, I know that you took your 250, invested in yourself and everything like that. Did you ever have a moment where you had to go look for an investor or just wanted somebody to help you and then it didn't work? No. I had end up getting a loan. And stuff like that. But then the loan was just like, to me, honestly, because I took all the money and invested in my business, it was gone. So I had to, I had to make my own money. I had to keep the momentum going because the overhead was larger. The people were coming in, the supplies and the machines breaking. You have to buy. And me, a lot of people would tell me, like, in business, like, I'm learning more. Even about business, like, stuff changes every day. I like buying stuff out cash. People are telling me, don't do that, lease it, because they're always changing. But me, I don't mind buying stuff outright because it's easier for me. I don't like bills. So if I can buy it outright and then use it for a good 2-3 years, then if it breaks down, I buy something else. That's how I do it. I don't go for the next best thing because sometimes the next best thing doesn't work as well as the old, radio frequency machine or cavitation machine.
I like that. Okay. Buy it outright. Cash money.
That's what I like to do.
Now, that's for the machines and that's a part of your lifestyle or? What?
Yeah. Now. I just like to do stuff
so
cash.
You
I buy it. Yeah, if I can't afford it, I'm not going to do it. Like, I have to buy outright. I don't even own a credit card. Everything I do is cash.
Damn.
My son has a credit card, and I monitor it, but I don't have a credit card.
Why not?
I don't need one.
You don't want to build, but what about credit?
Business credit, yes, but a personal credit card for myself, no.
Okay. So no, but then how did you figure that part out? Like that you didn't need personal credit to do what you needed to get done. What was that shift or what got you to believe that? Because I think about credit and I'd be like, I need credit. I got to build my credit up. I need a 700, 800 credit score and then, take flight. But you saying no personal credit, but business credit, yes.
Okay. Well, I do have credit, like a credit score and stuff like that. I just like my mom always added me to her under her credit line. So it's always when she's paying her credit card bills or paying a bill, my credit is still growing because she puts me under it. But as far as like, I had to learn money discipline. I was so bad with money. And even now I'm still working on it. Like if I see something, I'll be like, I'm buying it. That's it. Like I'm buying it. And that's a problem. So I had to like really do like research and I read a lot too about finances and stuff, and I learned from other people, through my journey, so.
Sure. Did you? All right. So a good book I'm gotta read is gonna be The Psychology of Money. I gotta read that one. I'm thinking that learning about finances will help me, and once I get there, it's like money wouldn't be an issue. It just comes
Who do you bank
natural.
with?
Chase, Bank of America, and Navy.
Okay, so go to Bank of America because that's my favorite bank. Go to Bank of America and go speak to wealth management. Sit down, tell them your strategy, ask them all the questions you need, and they are going to help you financially. If the energy, like you probably might meet the first person there, you don't like them, but there's so many other wealth management people that can help you. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, it's free. They're not trying to sell you a subscription or anything. It's free.
Okay.
Yeah. So do that. That's a little gem.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man. So listen, now that we're here at this point, where can they find you? And hey, I'm just so impressed. I'm super impressed.
Thank
you.
So
I thank you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You, young entrepreneur, living your life, teaching, coaching. Around the world, spending money like it ain't nothing. But
my gosh.
But yeah, how can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram. My business page is Body by K, BODIED KAYY. You can find me on my website as well, bodybyk.com. And yeah, I'm on Facebook and everything. So yes.
Hey, listen, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Real Shit Let's Talk podcast. Listen, Body by K. K is out here showing us how to do these things. And listen, man, go get it done. If you need your body scope, man, hey, hit up K. Hey, say, I appreciate y'all, man. Tune in next time.
Bye.
Yeah. This is the last call. Only 30 days. 1U for discipline, structure, results. Found in 10 spots at $297. Join today. Time's almost up. You've been saying you're ready? Here's your test. Let's go.